Hey guys, and I hope you guys are doing okay today. Today I have a Dead by Daylight discussion video. You guys seem to enjoy these discussions, so fuck it. Here's another one today. Today I want to go over why I don't think Legion is the worst killer in Dead by Daylight. I'll be giving my reasons backing it up. And I came across this topic today due to Scott John's video made 3 weeks ago, where he made a video going over who's the worst killer in Dead by Daylight in his opinion. And he chose Legion and gave his reasons why. So yeah, I'll be kind of going over why I don't think what he's saying is true, of why Legion is the worst killer in DBD. Not everything he's saying about how Legion is weak, just how Legion is the worst. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I don't know the exact everything he said, but here's a few things he said. So he went over different killers like twins, fucking Trickster, Clown, and he said they weren't the worst, and he said why they wasn't, and he went to Legion. Obviously we'll be talking about Legion first. So what he said about Legion was, if I remember, he said how Legion's power is the easiest in the game to what's it called, the easiest to destroy, if that makes any sense. Like, Legion's power in the game is the easiest to counter or make uses. So if this makes any sense to you guys, Legion's power in the game, in his opinion, is the easiest to diminish, if you got what I mean. So it's the easiest to make useless, Legion's power, which I can agree on. Now, I'm not saying Legion isn't the worst killer in the game, because what he's saying is wrong. What he's saying is correct. Let's all face it, a good team against Legion are teams that don't heal and they can pressure gens, because if you don't heal against Legion, then Legion's power is useless. We all know that. So I'm not saying that Legion isn't weak or anything like that. That is true. But the reason why I don't think Legion is the worst in the game is because Legion has a lot of ups and downs like every other killer. Every other killer is going to be bad in their own way. Let's say for example, the Pig, right? Pig may be good at pressuring gens because she gets survives off gens with her traps, although they're RNG based. Clown may have a benefit where he's better at anti-loop, but Pig isn't anti-loop, but Pig's better at map pressure in that sense, to deal with stopping gens, than Clown, obviously. So Pig has better map pressure than Clown, but Clown has better anti-loop. So Pig's worse than Clown in many ways, but Clown is better than Pig in many ways. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But this is the same for Legion. You can't just be basing how shit a killer is in the game in general, because you're not going to be facing a fucking sweat squad every game as Legion, are you? Even at the high ranks which I play at. Trust me, I fucking know this. And by that logic, doesn't that mean Odie's the worst killer in the game? Because Odie's power is easily fucking can be easily destroyed by a sweat squad. Easily. 4 good survivors. Now when I say sweat squad, by the way, I don't mean survivor friends. I mean like a really good team. Like 4 individual good survivors. I don't mean survivor friends because that makes no sense. I mean 4 individual good survivors. Odie's power can be fucking destroyed, because all you have to do is make sure you don't get the first hit. Trust me. Like, you can fucking make it Oni, even a good Oni, a good killer, not get the first hit if you're a solid team or good survivor in general. Sorry, my voice is going a bit weird. For at least 3 gens. You never know. All you have to do is pre-drop every pallet, and then you're going to waste Oni's time a lot. And by the time he gets his power, there might be like 3 gens done or 2 gens done, if going against a really good team. But you don't go against good teams every fucking game, do you? No. That's why Legion isn't the worst, because Legion can win. To me, the worst is impossible to win no matter what, but you're probably riding against the teams that make Legion lose all the time, and that's the teams that make sure your power is useless. Yeah, you're probably going to go against some decent teams that may make you at least get a 1k or 2k, but at best at high ranks you're probably going to get Black Pip, or even get a Ruthless maybe. And you probably can't get a Merciless, but that's obviously team dependent. But yeah, what Scott is saying is true. Legion's power can be destroyed, but that's technically the same with every other killer except from maybe Nurse and Spirit, and like other killers like who else is really strong. Yeah, just Nurse and Spirit at a higher level, but like every other killer except from them two, Nurse and Spirit's powers can just become pretty much useless against top percent teams. Now, not as useless as Legion, but it's still useless, right? Now, you're probably thinking, yeah, that's the whole point. Legions is the most useless out of every other killer. Well, I don't mean every other killer, I mean most killers. Yeah, I need to be more specific. Let's say for Trickster, right? I mean, Trickster's power is useless against a good team because, I mean, you can't down quick enough in a 1v1 as Trickster against a good team, right? Because the time you do get it down, all dance will be done. Because what's Trickster's power got to do with fucking map pressure, right? He's basically the same as Legion. Yeah, he doesn't give the maddening effect, and he can't injure multiple at once. But his power is based on filling up a bar, then getting an injure. But if you're going against a good team, then you might be able to do that in time. Or an individual good survivor. And let's say if fucking Trickster is good at individual 1v1s, that doesn't mean shit against a good team. It doesn't mean fucking anything. You're still gonna lose. So that's like, I feel like Trickster's power is worse against a good team than Legion's, because Legion somewhat can injure them and do something. Trickster can't do shit. And that's the same with a lot of killers against top percent. So I don't know why you just fucking picking Legion. Like, I don't think Legion's as bad as you say he is, Scott. I fucking don't. Now, this isn't any hate to Scott at all. I respect Scott massively. I watch a lot of these discussions, very interesting. But I don't think Legion's the worst. I truly don't. And I'm saying this because right now, I don't think any killer in the game is the worst killer. There's no the worst killer in DBD. That makes no sense, because every other killer is good or bad against good teams and bad teams. I can't just pick a bad killer, the worst killer in the game. It don't make any sense to me. Like, you can't just fucking judge it off. I don't know, you can't really say in DBD there's the worst killer ever, because there's good teams and bad teams, bad maps and good maps. Everything's RNG based. You can't just say they're the worst because their power is the most useless. But like, it's against good teams and bad teams. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It fucking doesn't at all. I don't think there's such thing as the worst killer in Dead by Daylight. I feel like there's some killers that are as bad as each other. Let's say if you were to choose Legion as the worst killer, then I'd say Trickster's the worst killer. I don't think that's the worst killer. There's bad killers, but there's no killer in the game that's the worst. Because let's say we went to the lowest tier, in my opinion at least, obviously everything's my opinion here, there's gonna be no one at the worst. As I said, if we go to the lowest killers in DBD, there's gonna be no killer which is the worst than the ones at the bottom. They're all gonna be the same. So there's no such thing as in DBD as the worst killer ever. I truly fucking believe that. Yeah, I don't think there's no such thing as the fucking worst killer in DBD. No, especially not Legion. I don't know, man. It don't make much sense to me. I agree Legion's bad, obviously. I'm not saying Legion's good at all. I'm not saying Legion's underrated, no. I just don't think there's no such thing as in DBD as the worst killer. Like, how could you even fucking think that? With all this game's RNG, different teams, it just don't make any sense. You can't fucking like just make a proof analysis who's the worst killer in DBD. You can't. Yeah, that's in my opinion. Obviously, today's discussion is a lot quicker than the other one yesterday. I know you guys do enjoy this discussion, so I'm gonna be doing them more regularly now, especially since I have a lot of discussions planned, or just videos planned in general based on discussions in Dead by Daylight. As I said, no hate to Scott. Recommend you check him out. Go subscribe to his channel. I doubt he's watching this or anything like that. That'd be crazy. But yeah, honestly, I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Do you think Legion is the worst in DBD? I don't. I don't think any killer is the worst in DBD. I do appreciate all the support on the channel you guys have given me lately. I fucking love you all. Honestly, it means a lot. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.